Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer. Why? Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, you have Mrs. Rhino. We have a beer that isn't even out in the LCBO yet. It will be soon. It's supposed to launch this week. This is Crazy Beard's Wild Apple Ale, and that kind of looks like they met Devin at Innocente one day, and they took a picture of him and put axes in his hands. Like I'm sure he had a stance like that at some point when he was building windmills. Like a
probably had the red toucan,
The red toucan, yeah, a full-on lumberjack guy.
It looks like a winter man.
This is 5.2% alcohol. It says it's proudly brewed in Oakville, Ontario. So it would be a contract brew I would take from that. And I would say, well, there's two commercial breweries in Oakville, so either done at Cameron's or Trafalgar, unless they have their own building and they brew it there and then can it on that Toronto canning line that just comes to your building. Anyway, can you read the ingredients on there? I can't read it. I'm blind.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
Carbonated water, malt, sugar, citric acid, malic acid, natural flavor, sodium citrate, neutral spirit, caramel. Like it's
wow, so they
like
actually added booze.
it's not like a mean spirit.
It's
like
cooler.
it's got a kind soul.
Yeah, yeah.
Just neutral. Swiss.
It's just in the middle.
Swiss.
it's the Dutch.
The Swiss.
What does this spiel here say?
Oh God. Somewhere far north of here is said to be the world's greatest apple orchard. Forged by the harshest elements, these apples develop a thick skin and remain as crisp as the day they're picked. Since I don't have a crisp skin, since he stacked claim to the orchard, Crazy Beard has fought tooth, nail, and hatchet to harvest it. He brews a special ale and hoards it fiercely. Only on the night of the harvest moon does he leave a single barrel for those brave enough to make the journey north.
Oh my God,
Most
you're
call
Mother
him
Goose.
crazy. Some call him passionate, but no one knows what lies beneath.
Christy's actually Mother Goose. Christy,
Did you say there was hops in here?
Another one! Again!
You're a good storyteller,
You didn't
Christy.
say hops in this, right? And the
I don't
ingredients?
think I did.
I'm just asking because if it
No.
does claim
No,
to
I
be...
didn't
They
say
use
hops.
soda water and malt
And a natural spirit.
and actual
Neutral.
neutral spirit. They actually
Neutral?
added booze and
Yeah,
flavor to
neutral
it.
spirit.
So it's a cooler.
Yeah, it's a... yeah. But to call it an ale and there's no hops in it, you don't actually have a beer.
Pants on fire. My stuffy nose can smell it already.
Okay, so here is the thing with apple beers. Okay, I've had one apple beer I've really liked, and that was the Green Apple Pilsner from Nickelbrook.
Yeah, yeah.
The other apple beers I've had have either been stuff I've hated, or I just didn't like. Like, they were okay, but nothing special type things. Where's the sippy cup there, cartoony?
Holding up the message.
Just give me a little drop just to wet my whistle.
You want to just wet your whistle?
Just wet my whistle. A little.
Wow, smell that.
Oh
It
my
smells like
God.
someone's
That's good.
chewing bubble gum.
That's good.
Smells like what?
There's a fresh
Like
natural.
a-
It's a
Someone's
refreshing
chewing
apple
apple
scent.
gum.
Oh, Jolly Rancher. That's a
Yeah.
Jolly
Jolly
Rancher
Rancher.
apple.
It's not,
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh,
as
yeah.
green. It's not as green apple. You smell it as Jolly
Yeah, it
Rancher.
is.
No, I got
Smells
Jolly
like Jolly
Rancher.
Rancher to me.
Okay, nice golden color.
Yeah, very deep
Looks like-
golden hue with light carbonation.
Looks like a what's that apple juice that we used to get at the Thorold breakfast place?
The
Welch's?
not apple juice. The
Allen's?
fake.
Not Allen's. They had
It's
I don't even know.
fake juice. It's not juice.
It's the fake
Apple
Woo!
juice.
Is it apple drink?
Yeah, it was not
It's
juice.
like a candy apple.
Like apple tang?
You know
Okay,
what that
that-
is?
that
That's Red
actually-
Delicious.
It has a very deep golden hue.
Red Delicious.
Red Delicious
combination.
apple.
I'd agree with you on that.
Hey, Red Delicious apple?
No. Granny Smith.
No.
No,
Red.
Granny
No,
Smith
I-
is
No.
sour.
I see what she's talking
I
about with the
smell like
Granny
a
Smith. Like
Gala.
I get. Ooh, there is an apple that has that too. It has like the skin of the Granny Smith. That's scent you get from the Granny Smith.
There's Red
before you bite into
Gala.
it.
You know what?
Red
Is there a
Delicious.
Fuji?
Oh, that might be it
Delicious.
because I was going to say it
Fuji,
smells. It smells like the sweetness from the inside of a red apple, but the skin of the Granny Smith, like the
Which
slight.
is leading me to believe that I think most of the flavoring here comes from pear.
It's got a pear scent to it too.
Yeah, and a
Maybe
lot
it's a
of the
Royal
times it
Gala
is.
or something.
Maybe.
I'm very curious what kind of apples they used. I'd like to know. That's a wild apple.
Or pear.
Or a
It's a
pear.
thick-skinned apple.
Generally, pear's cheaper. That's why they
Crisp
usually put it in
skin.
everything.
It's a really nice
I wouldn't say
apple
it's
smell.
But yeah,
to though,
it does kind of remind me of the Jolly Rancher that you guys talked about. Anyway,
That's what I say.
there's
James
nothing
says
offensive
no.
about it. There's no
No.
there's no latex smell from citrates or anything like
It
that.
smells like a fresh apple, though, eh? What do you think?
Like you squish it ready to
Like a
go.
nice, fresh.
Yeah, like you're making
juicy
your own
apple.
cider. You just let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, that
Why
is
don't
a
you
nice
pour
one.
it into your beard and then?
It's all part of the process, you motherfucker. You only get to taste it once. This is advanced tasting. Learn.
That's true. I had it only for a week.
I get a weird apple
can I do?
taste, but it might be my cold. Doesn't really taste a lot, and then there's like a weird taste.
Okay, light carbonation, light mouthfeel. Lots of apple up at the forefront. You get like the flesh and the skin, but the background taste is almost like a sweetener sitting on your palate.
It is.
It's like
Yeah,
flat,
something
eh?
sticks over.
Feels like
Almost like stevia.
I was gonna say maybe it's not the dirty ones, not like aspartame, but like yeah.
Goes
Not
away
Splenda,
fast, but
right?
it's
I mean,
just there.
It's not in here because it's not in the ingredients, but that's what it reminds me of.
Flattens out though, eh? You notice?
Yeah, you get that almost sweetener-like taste on the very end of your palate, and then it's gone.
I think I could chug a whole, pour this in a glass and chug a whole glass of it before bedtime or something.
I'm sure you
Put a
could.
few ice cubes in there and
Yeah.
go to town.
Well, yeah, I'm not like the taste is great. My only concern with the taste for me is that aftertaste, but that aftertaste doesn't
Sure,
last.
finish that, actually.
Could you warm that up? Wonder how that tastes warm.
Probably not very good.
I don't know. Maybe like a hot apple cider.
Like a warm apple juice.
Have you ever drank beer like boiling temperature? Any of you guys?
No, I've never boiled beer and then drank it right away. However, I have made mulled beer, and you were here when I made the mulled beer, which means I boiled it and then let it cool down a little bit.
No, but like drinking it hot.
No.
Huh. That's my goal.
I have a kettle upstairs you can use. He's thinking about it.
Or
Yeah.
just put it in a pot.
Truthfully, the flavor on this, I really like the apple flavor. As Vanessa said, I could probably chug these back too. I don't know if I would. At least at this temperature, it's not really cold right now. It's probably at like 12 degrees. It was just thrown out the window about an hour ago. I don't
go
know.
with an ice cube.
I think if it was a little colder, you wouldn't really get that aftertaste quite as much. And that's my only concern with the flavor is the aftertaste. It's just a slight almost, again, a slight.
Say it. It's chemical. It's shit.
Slight
There's chemical and shit in there. It's awful.
It's like a stevia taste. That's what it is.
The more
Oh
you
my
drink,
God,
the
it's
less.
horrible.
The faster you drink it, you don't really get it.
But that should be the goal, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
If you chug it, you don't get the aftertaste.
Sorry, I'm done. I'm done.
Out of 10, Mr. Hot.
I'm gonna give it an 8-7.
Out of 10, Miss I Want to Chug It.
I'd still only give it a 7.
Okay, out of 10, it's shit.
Deuce.
2. Okay, out of 10, Mrs. Rhino.
I'll give it like an 8.
Okay.
Wow.
And I'd probably sit at a 6.5. I could drink it. I just don't like that that background flavor. It's still, to me, it's still a better choice than say Strongbow or
Yeah.
any of the big commercial made ciders. But for an apple beer, I'd probably choose the Nickelbrook Green Apple Pilsner
Nickelbrook
first.
is way better.
Or but
the
this
apple one
actually
I like.
beats out
Still think it's a good beer.
A mixed one.
Apple
Really?
beer.
Where's the beer?
A cider and something.
oh, the Breezer
Right
Insider.
in there.
Is that what it is?
It definitely doesn't taste like a cider for
No.
sure. It tastes like an apple.
It tastes like a beer either.
Yeah.
like it.
I would put this ahead of Reds. I would put this ahead of the Labatt Harvest Apple. I would put this
I
ahead
liked
of
the Labatt one. That was great. It was really shit, but it was awesome.
yeah. I would put this ahead of those, but I would put it behind the Nickelbrook if we're looking at a beer type of thing. If we're looking at ciders, I'd put it ahead of County Cider, which is the condom cider.
There was no good.
The the like Dukes, the steam, not steam whistle, the strongbow. The
So what's up there?
yeah, I'd put this in the top
you think
half.
this better
but at
than
the
strongbow?
bottom. I do.
Yeah, see,
If
I
you
do
swish
too.
it in your cheeks before you swallow it, you don't get the aftertaste.
Yeah, I think this is better than most of the big,
I like it.
big macro company ciders, but not as good as some of the craft stuff, as the stuff from
Nickel
Domain
Book.
Pinnacle or stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say this is at the bottom end of the top half of the apple things that I've tried.
Makes my mouth feel like it's covered in silicone.
And it's got a cartoonish, crazy fucking lumberjack slicing up apples.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for?
That'll just hit you right there. Marketing. Boom.
So, okay, love, hate. So out of 5 people, you have 2 okays, 2 loves, 1 hate. Not a bad little
bad.
thing. Thank you guys. Bye.